Welcome everyone back to Yo Center here on the campus of Heston College. Rusty Witcher alongside head women's soccer coach Brian Kerr. Brian, great to have you with me for this men's game.
Should be an exciting opener for us.
Absolutely. The Lark men, for the first time in school history, are opening the season ranked in the NJCAA Division II polls. They're ranked 13th in the country.
Obviously a result of going to the national tournament last year, and Dustin Gallions brought in some fine recruits who've been working in the gym, working hard. Should be exciting.
Couple rule changes this year. For the first time, men's college basketball here will be played with a 30-second shot clock. So this should be very interesting to see how that affects the men's game. Lark women coming away with the victory, that 68-49 victory. Numbers are starting to jumble through my head, and this is just the start of the weekend.
So the beginning of the fourth quarter was about a 10-point game, and the women opened it up and finished strong.
So, starting lineup tonight for Bethany, the Swede JV is in town. Number 13, a freshman from Aurora, Colorado, Delonte Kelly. Number 22, a sophomore forward from Claremont, Florida, Jeffrey Willis. Number 25, a sophomore from Johnstown, Colorado, Cameron Weber. Number 31, a sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, Bryce Money. And number 35, a freshman forward from Buhler, Kansas, Sean Davis. Chris Gerber is the head coach tonight for the Bethany College junior varsity. Tonight's game for the Larks, now the starting lineup for the Larks. Number 1, a 6'6 sophomore forward from Effingham, Kansas, Jake Hansen. Number 3, a 6'3 freshman guard, a redshirt freshman guard from Austin, Texas, John Trey Harris. Number 5, a 6'2 sophomore guard from Houston, Texas, Ty Jordan. Number 11, a 5'11 sophomore guard from Temple, Texas, Cody Halverson. And number 33, a 6'7 sophomore forward from Sugar Land, Texas, Mike Lindauer. Larks are coached by Dustin Gallion, assisted by Alex Gallion, Dallas Stutzman, Devin Kirkpatrick, and Steve Martin. Student assistant Aaron Bergman, athletic director Rob Ramshire, athletic trainer Megan Fowler, and sports information director Andrew Sharp. That's the some of the Lark staff here. Let's take care of some business right now. There are 2 ways to contact us, and we want to hear from you guys. We want questions, comments, feedback. Whether you're a fan of the Swedes or a fan of the Larks, please text us. You can text us or email us. Whichever is easy. If you're watching our computer, you can bring up another browser, type a quick email, send us a note. The email address is golarks@heston.edu. Again, that address, golarks@heston.edu. But if email's not your thing and you'd rather text, feel free, send a text. 620-217-1465. Again, that number 620-217-1465. So either way, we'd like to hear from you. If you're out there watching the Swedes and the Larks as they are taking the floor, the 13th ranked Heston College men's basketball team, 13th in the polls in Division II of NJCAA basketball. Larks will be back in action tomorrow at 2 and 4 right here from Yo Center, as well as we are live here on the Lark Network.
Big opening weekend for the Larks. Lots of basketball on campus.
Big weekend in sports altogether. The cross-country team is running the NJCAA meet tomorrow. You have a playoff game with your squad that has shattered records all season long, Brian, your women's soccer team. Most wins in a season. You had Michaela Zook, who obliterated the record book in goals scored. I think Mika's right there in assists, or very close to being that way.
I was going to say she does have the single season, and in one season she broke the career assist mark.
So you'll be in action tomorrow, playoff soccer game. So it's a very, very busy weekend here in Lark Athletics.
An exciting weekend.
So this is going to be a lot of fun tonight as the Larks are taking to the court. So we are ready to go, and it's interesting. I was giving some of these guys a little bit of grief on their facial hair. Michael Lindauer is nice and fresh now, completely shaven, as is Cody Halverson.
I'm going to say it is No Shave November, right?
Not quite. We're still October. It's still October 30th.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Halloween. So
You don't have to do anything. You just do your thing.
So we are set to go here from Yost Center.
I think the officials got the word from the last crew that we're breaking in new timers.
Yep.
Job that is not as easy as it looks, especially when you have to keep track of fouls and you have a shot clock. It's a two-person job to run the clock.
Jumping center will be Willis for Bethany against Jake Hansen. Tip control by the Larks. Ty Jordan out in front. Jontre Harrison, he'll set the offense up as we're back to halves here in men's college basketball. Ty Jordan on the far side, give up to Cody. Cody trying to find some separation. Left her for Jontre. Motion offense by the Larks, and a legal screen whistled on Mike Lindauer. That's been a point of emphasis this season, that the Larks are, in men's college basketball, on illegal screens. Bethany now setting up on the far side. Delonte Kelly. Kelly back to the near side to Money. Money gives it over to Willis. Willis dumps it ahead, poked away. Cody Halverson has it. Outlet Jake Hansen. Jake racing all the way in. The lefty up the glass, and he is fouled, and Jake will shoot two.
Bethany foul number 31, Bryce.
Nice opening defensive pressure by the Larks in that zone press.
So Jake at the free throw stripe to shoot two, the 6'6" sophomore, and that rattles out. Second free throw on the way for Jake. That one's short. Rebound, Cody Halverson. The 12-footer by Cody is good. Cody knocks down the jumper. First basket of the season for the Larks. And the Larks in this little 3-2 half-court, three-quarter court trap. That one's turned over. Ty Jordan ahead. Ty racing all the way. Lob pass in for Jontre Harris. Jontre comes down with it. Kicks out Cody alone in the corner. The long two off the mark. Rebound, Ty. Ty underneath. Muscles up the shot and good. Ty Jordan scores down low. Larks up 4-0. 19-10 to go. Again, more pressure by the Larks. It's a 1-2-2 half-court trap. As Money with it here on the near side. Money in the corner to Weber. Weber lobs it back. Touch pass down low to Willis. Willis goes up and is fouled by Jake Hansen. Stretch picks up his first personal foul.
That was a good ball fake by the Swede player. Got Jake up in the air and nowhere to go.
Hey, we've already got a couple texts in already,
All
Brian.
right.
We're a minute and 2 seconds in. Gotta like that. Free throw on the way for Willis as he knocks down the first free throw. Our first text, looking forward to watch some awesome Larks basketball, watching my son, Cody Halverson, all the way from here at Fort Hood in Texas. Willis knocks down both free throws, and it's 4-2, Larks lead. And I got a text, good to hear you calling the shots again, Rusty.
The Swedes come out in some full court pressure as well.
Cody will reset this offense. Ty Jordan calling out the offense, and the Swedes now sag off into man-to-man. Cody on the far side, eyeing that long three. Jake lobs into Mike. Mike goes off the glass, up and in. Big Mike Lindauer scores down low. Larks lead 6-2. Back in the pressure they go. 18.5 to play in the first half. Skip pass near side, Money ahead to Weber. Weber in against Mike Lindauer off the glass, and good. Cameron Weber scores down low. And now the Bethany trying to add a little pressure back against the Larks. Jake will bring the ball to the floor now. Looking over to Jontre Harris on the far side. Jontre drives all the way in. Jontre all the way in. Nice to the bucket and scores an easy bucket. Larks lead 8-4. And there was some quickness in that first step, Brian. Lob pass on the far side.
Was.
Weber, Willis the other way. A three from straight away. Too strong by Delonte Kelly. Rebound, Cody Halverson. Cody weaves his way through traffic. Cody to Jake. Jake from straight away. Three by Jake. Good! Jake spins a three home. Stretch was his first three of the contest. Timeout taken. Larks lead 11-4. Yes, and I can call Jake Stretch. He allowed it. So Jake knocks a three down. Larks leading 11-4 on very quick scoring right out of the gate.
Good start for the Larks.
We are also taking emails here tonight at golarks@heston.edu. So we'd love to hear from you. We got one email from you, Brian. I'm glad to see you even emailed in here at the broadcast table.
I was tired of hearing that the inbox was empty.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Decided to do something about
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate that. Or you can send us a text. Again, that number, 620-217-1465. We'd love to hear from you guys tonight, whether you're a Swedes fan or a Larks fan or just a basketball fan in general. 11-4 the score. Larks leading by 7, 17:42 to go here in this first half. I almost called it a quarter, but I could remember that it's halves.
Yeah.
Money with it, backing it out to Kelly. Kelly on the far side. Kelly trying to set this offense up, lobs it back to Money. Money trying to break the timeline and just barely gets it across. Money here on the near side. Swings it over to Weber. He'll fire the three. His three splashes down. Cameron Weber with 5 points now, and it's 11-7.
That's the risk you run with a trapping zone, is that when you're trapping 2-on-1, somebody's open, and the Swedes did a good job of handling the pressure that time.
Jake from straightaway. Swings over to Jontre here on the near side. Jontre, 2 defenders hedged right away to Jontre's near side. Cody Alverson driving in, pull-up jumper by Cody, in and out, and Cody will shoot 2.
Gonna say we have that shortened shot clock, but there's not much need for it, as we've had 14 possessions in 3
Oh my
minutes.
gosh, I didn't know it was that many.
So we're playing at a pretty, that's between both teams, 7 possessions each. We're playing at a pretty fast pace.
Cody bangs the first free throw home. A second chance coming from the sophomore, who is adamant that he is taller than 5'11". Second free throw coming up for Cody.
When you can shoot like Cody does, you don't have to be that tall.
So checking in the game now for Bethany, Chavez Jackson from Burke Burnett, Texas. 13-7, Larks by 6, 16:53 to go. Kelly with it on the far side. Kelly finding Jackson. Jackson nearly turned over in the backcourt. Money the other way, goes down low. Shot off the glass, a foul is whistled. And Cody Halverson smiles wryly on the foul. 13 foul on the Larks, and that will send Jeffrey Willis to the stripe to shoot 2.
Willis at the line shooting 2.
Free throw on the way. Willis knocks down the free throw. A second chance coming for the sophomore forward from Claremont, Florida. That free throw too strong. Rebound pulled down. Ty Jordan. Here come the Larks the other way. Ty racing all the way in, high off the glass, rolls it home. Ty twists and turns and contorts his way to 2, and it's 15-7, 16.5 to go. Larks by 8. Far side, Kelly with it in the corner. Money thought about the 3, guarded by Jontre. Money backs away, 19 to go on the shot clock. Money driving in, tries to step back, swings it over to Jackson. Jackson looking to drive, goes behind his back in the corner. Driving all the way in. That one's lobbed. Jake Hansen comes away with it. Jake looking to lead the break. Jake bringing the ball up the floor. Stretch the other way. Jake driving all the way in the corner. Jontre saw the seam. Jontre all the way in, off the glass. That's good. What a move by Jontre. And it's 17-8. Jontre with 4 quick points.
Gonna say, Rusty, we had our intramural basketball draft this week, and some of the players were really happy that Jontre was not in the intramural league
Jontre redshirted.
He redshirted last year, and let's just say he averaged about 40 points per game in intramurals last year.
Ty Jordan on the far side. Ty steps in, floats it off the glass, up and in. Ty kisses it home. 6 for Ty. 19-8. Larks here leading with 15:20 to go in our first half. Kelly with it here on the near side to Money. Money back to Kelly. They're playing catch. Kelly calling out the offense, trying to set the screen. As Kelly driving in now, picks it up, swings it over to Jackson. Jackson from straight away with 8 on the shot clock. Off the glass, Jackson banks it home. The bank open.
Bank is open. Wow.
For Jackson. And Ty Jordan with it. Looking to drive. Ty, the pull-up jumper from 17. Off the mark, a little strong by Ty. Rebound pulled down by Kelly ahead to Jackson. Jackson on the far side. Jackson, 17-footer the other way. Off the mark, rebound batted out of there. Kelly saves it, catching, shooting 3 off the mark. Rebound torn down by Cody Halverson. Cody, baseball pass ahead to Jake. Jake the other way. And Jake is bumped. cutting to the hoop, and we're going to have the first substitutions for the Larks coming up here. As a foul was whistled on Sean Davis, and Davis picks up his second personal foul.
Second personal foul, 13 fouls.
Going to say, for a junior varsity team, the Swedes have a pretty deep bench. They brought 13
Yes, they did.
young men tonight, and they're substituting early and often.
And in for the Larks, number 23, Aubrey Johnson. Number 12,
I'm getting the substitutions down. 4 Larks came in the game. Heath Agnew, a freshman, Zach Gallion, a freshman, Brian Ellis, a freshman, and Aubrey Apron Johnson, a freshman as well.
Joe Cullen.
Jake, the lone sophomore holdover here in the lineup. Zach Gallion from Little River, Kansas, all the way over Brian Ellis. Brian, the freshman, on top to Jake, 20 on the shot clock for the Larks. Jake driving in, jumps it up. That one's partially blocked there by the Swedes. The ball the other way, and loose on the floor. Heath Agnew in a fight for it. Loose ball pulling down. Jumper on the way off the glass, and good for number 43, Bateman. Excuse me.
Batman. Understandable mistake.
19-13 the score. A foul whistled and an illegal screen whistled on Brian Allen, the 5'7" freshman guard. Now he says he's taller than 5'7". He might be.
If you count the hair.
Very adamant that he is taller than that. Far side, Oliver with it to Bateman. Bateman backs it out to number 10, Rucker. Here in the corner as Oliver backs it out over to Rucker. Rucker on the far side, 10 on the shot clock. To Bateman. Bateman down low in the corner. Rucker, the 3 on the way. His 3 short. Rebound pulled down by Jake. Here come the Larks the other way. Zach Gallion racing with the freshman for Little River. Zach on the attack, backs out. Jake, another 3 on the way. That's short. Rebound pulled down there by Jackson. And here come the Swedes the other way. On the far side, Oliver with it. Oliver down to Joe Cullen. Cullen, low block, tosses away on the far side. And the Larks have the basketball. And Grant Gullett will check into the lineup for the Larks.
24, Grant Cullen.
19-13, Larks by 6, 13:02 to go.
Larks have already forced 5 turnovers in the first half.
Brian on the far side to Heath Agnew, the freshman. Zach Gallion in the corner. Grant all the way in, reverse layup off the glass and good. And Grant shows off some muscle there, scoring off the glass. 21-13 our score. Here on the near side, Jackson dropping back. That one's nearly poked away by Grant, and Grant is whistled for the foul. John Trey and Ty checking in. Oh no, Ty's called back.
Checking into the game for the Swedes.
So John Trey will check in, and Brian will take a seat.
Well, that was the 5th team foul, and I almost said we were shooting free throws, but it's not the women's game.
Not the women's game. Back to what basketball we know in terms of clock management so far.
Yeah.
21-13 as Rucker gives it over here to Willis. Willis's jumper up and good. And Jeffrey Willis shows off his range. He cuts the lead to 6. 21-15 the score. 12-17 to go. John Trey back to Aubrey here on the near side. Aubrey from way downtown. Missing in the rebound, pulled down by Cullen. Cullen ahead to Jackson on the far side. Thornton now. Thornton in the corner. Backs it out to Rucker. Rucker will step away and reset the offense. Oliver trying to drive all the way down to Willis. Willis stepping back to Bateman, back to Willis. Willis thought about the jumper, driving a foul, whistled on Grant, and if that's on Grant, he picks up his second personal foul. It is, and Grant will be hastily put back to the bench here after picking up 2 fouls in very quick succession. On top now, driving all the way in, off the glass and rolling it home was Oliver. 21-17. Larks need to find a little bit of a spark, Brian. They've gone a little bit cold here from the floor. Aubrey Johnson here on the near side. Aubrey driving all the way in, kicks down the corner. Zach thought about the 3. Zach stepping through, jump stop, high off the glass. Zach misses, rebound, fought for, pulled in by the Swedes of Bethany. 11.5 to go as back we come the other way. Willis thought about the jumper. Now he'll step inside the arc and fire the long deuce, missing. Rebound pulled down Rucker has him. Jontre Harris guilty of the body contact. And a timeout going to be called by Dustin Gallion. Not happy, but I do have a text message right here for us. The Truesdells are watching our brother Zach Gallion, our cousin Dustin, our uncle Alex coach, all the way from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Go Larks.
Nice. Say the Larks have gone 7 possessions without a score, so probably a well-taken timeout by Dustin. I take that back. We did score in the middle there, but haven't scored on 6 of the last 7 possessions.
So we are taking text messages and emails. Send us an email, send us a text message. We've got some text messages. Like to hear from you via the email route. You're already watching on your computer. Open a browser, send us a quick email. golarks@heston.edu. So, Larks leading 21-7. Started really hot and have really cooled off, like you said, Brian.
Yeah.
And we'll see what Dustin dials up here as they're burning a full timeout here with 11:18 to go in our first half.
A couple times it felt like we took pretty quick shots in the offense.
Absolutely, I will agree with your observation.
That's good though.
11:18 to go will be Swedes basketball to shoot the free throws as Rucker at the stripe. Trevon Rucker, a freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Free throw up and good for Rucker. A second chance coming at the free throw stripe. Free throw good by Rucker. Rucker knocks down both free throws as checking in the game, Brandon Davis.
Brandon Davis.
21-19 our score. Larks by a single bucket here. Aubrey Johnson. Aubrey here on the near side working. Aubrey saw the seam on top. Mike Lindauer on the corner. Jontre. Jontre on the far side. Jontre, the three on the way by Jontre. Rolls off and the rebound pulled down by Bethany. A chance to tie right here. Take the lead with a three. Rucker all the way in. Floats it up. Missing rebound. Pulled down. Rucker gets it back. Floats it over. Mike Lindauer. Missing rebound. Torn down by Jontre. Jontre leading the break the other way. Jontre spins in traffic all the way in. Jontre floats it up and rolls it home. Jontre with 6 now, and it's a 4-point Lark lead. Davis swings it over here on the near side to Oliver. Oliver skips it back to Willis. Heath Agnew back in the game for the Larks. Near side, down low they go to Bateman, and that's poked off of the Swedes. Cody Halverson and Jake Hansen checking in the lineup for the Larks, and here comes Ty Jordan. Zach Gallion, Heath Agnew, and Aubrey Johnson all taking a seat for the Larks. I heard someone from the student section yell, "Let's go Trees," referencing the arm tattoo on Cody Halverson.
Yeah.
Cody with it on the far side. Cody on top to Jontre. Jontre guarded by Rucker. On top, Ty Jordan all the way here in the near corner. Jake thought about the three. Down low to Mike. Mike at the low block. Looking, need help, finding Ty. 13 seconds for the Larks to shoot. Jontre on the far side. Three by Jontre. Off the mark. 2 good looks by Jontre from outside. We're under the 10-minute mark. 3 the other way. Up and good by Delonte Kelly. 23-22 our score. 9:49 to go. Cody from deep to answer back. Why not? Cody buries a 3 back. 26-22.
Well, that was from Main Street.
He pulled the trigger from deep. Wills, the long 2 off the mark. Rebound Cody. Cody looking to push the tempo. Cody back to Jontre. It's the same starting 5. Jontre all the way and goes behind his back. In traffic, floats it up and in, and Jontre with 8. 28-22, 9:22 to go on the far side.
Boy, when he decides to take it to the bucket, he's hard to stop.
Rucker with it. Rucker working against Jontre Harris all the way in. Rucker floats it up and in. A nice take by Rucker. 4 now for Rucker. Larks lead by 4, 28-24. Under 9 to go here as Ty Jordan giving off Cody Halverson. Cody thought about that 3. Cody all the way in the corner. Mike, he will try the 3. Big Mike for 3 off the glass, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Bethany. Kelly the other way. Delonte Kelly trying to set this offense up. Kelly works it over on the far side to Davis. Davis gives it back near side to Bateman. Bateman down low. Willis muscles a shot up, and the basket will... And a free throw coming up after the media timeout.
Domestic foul on number 1, Jake Hansen.
So we're going to take a break and be back with the free throws just right after this.
8-second foul, 8 foul. Media timeout on the floor.
By Bethany. We are taking text messages. We are taking emails. Send us an email at golarks@heston.edu, or you can send us a text message at 620-217-1465. So Willis at the stripe to shoot 2, misses the free throw. Second free throw on the way. Second free throw coming up. Willis misses that one. Rebound taken down by Mike Lindauer. Big Mike to Cody on the far side. Cody. Hey, 28-24. Cody inbound is tie in the backcourt. 8.5 to play in the first half. Larks have kind of cooled off after a very fast start. Jontre Harrison here on the near side. On top, Mike swings over, Ty on the far side. These are the defending Region 6 champion Larks. And making his first appearance in the game, a 6'8" freshman forward from Bourne, Texas, Dylan Buchanan for Heston. Cullen checks back in the lineup.
Checking back in for the Swedes is Joe Cullen.
As Cody will bring it in from the baseline here on our right. Cody to key it in, looking and gives it to Dylan. Dylan high off the glass, up and in and out. Rebound, Ty Jordan gets down low and scores the bucket. Ty now with 8, and it's 30-24. Lark guards doing a lot of damage here, Brian, tonight. Money with it on the far side. Bryce Money trying to turn that corner and does. Teardrop running floater up and good for Money. And it's 30-26. As Tile set this offense up, giving off to Cody Halverson. Near side, Jontre. Jontre on the wing, snaps a pass to Mike out in front. That was picked off and running outlet by Money. Money lays it up and in. Bryce Money scores on the errant pass, and it's a 2-point game for Bethany. Bethany trailing the Larks by 2. 7.5 to play. Cody Halverson trying to step away. Cody giving it to Jontre. Jontre here on the near side. Jontre driving in traffic. Cody now the 3 from the near corner. Little long. Rebound pulled down by Money. Money will bring the ball the other way. Money setting up the offense. Kelly with that in front. Delonte Kelly picks up his dribble. On top, Willis. Willis back to Money. Money trying to drive, spinning in traffic. Backs it out. Jackson looking, driving against Cody Halverson. Step back jumper by Jackson, rattles home. Shabazz Jackson scoring his second field goal of the contest. He now has 5, and it's tied 30-30. 6:48 to go in the first half. Ty Jordan all the way in, dumps it down, and that one off of Mike Lindauer and out of bounds. Aubrey Johnson, Zach Gallion checking back in the lineup for the Larks.
And for the Larks, Zach Gallion and Aubrey Johnson.
6:42 to go in our first half.
Chance for the Swedes to take the first lead of the game here.
Yes, it is. Jackson looking to drive. Ty Jordan cuts off Jackson. Jackson kicks it back out. A 3 from way downtown, missing. Rebound, Jontre. Jontre Harris the other way. Jontre racing with it, driving, racing, spinning all the way in traffic. Jontre goes up, has it swatted by Cullen. Cullen stayed on his feet. Money the other way. Money giving it up in the corner. And that one off of Bethany, out of bounds. That was Weber losing out of bounds. Apparently I had the wrong notepad here. I need my longer one for rosters such as this when they bring in everybody on their bench.
Both teams playing deep into their bench.
Tie back to Aubrey here on the near side. Aubrey Johnson. Aubrey looking to drive. Aubrey kicks out Zach Gallion. He'll fire a 3. Zach's 3 good. Zach knocks a 3 down. And the Larks back in front by 3. 33-30. 5:50 to go. Here on the near side. Weber to Cullen. Cullen looking down inside. Cullen to Money. Money swings it in the corner to Weber. Weber guarded by Aubrey on the far side. 15 for the Swedes to shoot. Cullen drives in, and Ty Jordan comes away with a block. Ty the other way. Ty racing. Zach pull-up jumper from 17 off the mark. Rebound. Thought for Ty takes it down, and a foul is whistled. And the foul will be charged to Cameron Weber. Weber picks up his first personal foul.
His first personal foul, 15th foul.
Got a text here, Brian, from Jontre Harris's mom. Let's go, Lars. So glad to see Jontre out there doing what he loves. We're glad you are tuning into the broadcast tonight. 33-30 our score. Jake goes in, stretch, has it blocked. Ball taken away there by Money. Money the other way. Money racing in. Left it short. Second chance coming. Bryce Money scores. And I'll give Bethany some credit. They've got some speed out there.
They've come out and decided to push the ball up the court. Got a fast lineup in right now.
Tie to Aubrey. Aubrey here on the near side. 3 by Aubrey. In and out. Rebound swatted out. Mike Lindauer comes down with it. Mike in traffic. Floats it up in. Baby hooks it home. Mike teardrops one in. Rolls it over the front of the rim. Larks by 3. 35-32. 4:50 to go here in our first half.
Zach Gallion did a good job to keep that ball alive for the Larks.
Absolutely right, Brian. He's, we've seen that more and more in basketball. They knock the ball out if they don't have a chance to take the rebound.
Yeah.
3 missing rebounds. Stretch Hansen. Jake the other, or rather Ty the other way. Jump stop. Ty in traffic, and a foul is whistled. And the 16th foul being charged to Jackson. Jackson picks up his first personal foul.
16th foul. Check in for the Swedes is Trevon Rucker.
Trevon Rucker checking in.
Dylan Buchanan.
Dylan Buchanan checking the lineup for the Larks. Ty Jordan now working Aubrey out here on the near side. Back to Ty. A 3 from the corner by Ty. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Thornton. Thornton the other way. Thornton picks up his dribble and backs away. Thornton will set the offense up for the Swedes of Bethany. On top to Weber. Weber, or rather Willis to Thornton. Catch and shoot. Missing badly and out of bounds will be Lark basketball. Heath Agnew checking back in the lineup. Batman. It is Batman. I was right. Names are
Sure,
tough.
that's going to be a popular name with the student section.
4:05 to go here. 35-32. Larks by 3. Zach Gallion with it out to Aubrey Johnson. Aubrey on the far side to Zach. Zach looking down. Zach trying to drive. Ty on the dumps it down. Dylan at the low block. Back to Aubrey. Aubrey driving in. Aubrey stepped out of bounds. and the Larks turn the ball over.
Larks are bringing the press back, it looks like.
35-32, 3:44 to go. Thornton gets it over to Jackson. Jackson here on the near side. Jackson dumps down to Cullen. Cullen couldn't hang on to it, and Keith Agnew just ties it up. Possession arrow will go to Bethany. Hmm. 35-32 our score. Ball out of bounds it will be. Swede basketball. As I think that was an illegal screen. Foul was whistled on Rucker.
Trevin Rucker, his first, team 7. Checking in for Bethany is Delonte Kelly.
7th team foul, and I thought an illegal screen was a 1-on-1. Maybe Zach Gallion with it. Back to Aubrey Johnson. Aubrey back to Zach. Zach to Heath. Heath on the far side. Heath drives in. Muscles a shot up. Rebound pulled down by Cullen. Out to Thornton. Thornton the other way. 3:17 to go. Back to Thornton. Thornton floats it over Dylan Buchanan, and Thornton has his first bucket of the ball game. It's a 1-point lead for the Larks. As Ty Jordan here on the near side. Ty gives up Zach. Zach down low. Wraps around to Heath. He swings out to Aubrey on the far side. Back on top to Zach. Zach driving down. Zach in traffic. Has it deflecting off of him and out of bounds. Grant Gullett checking back in the lineup. Cody Halverson and John Trey Harris check all in as well.
Cody Halverson and John Trey Harris.
Swedes with a chance to take the lead here, Brian.
Larks have struggled, haven't scored for about 6 possessions.
21 seconds for the Swedes to shoot. Rucker swings it over to Kelly. Kelly calling out this offense to Batman. Batman shot rolls home.
Got a shooter's roll there.
Grant down low, and a foul whistled on Bethany as the Larks right down the court lightning quick.
I believe we should be in the bonus now.
Foul was whistled on Batman. Batman picks up his first personal foul. That'll send Grant to the stripe to shoot free throws. 1-on-1 opportunity. Something we haven't said tonight very much, thanks to the women's game being 2-shot fouls.
No longer any 1-on-1s in the women's game.
Free throw on the way for Grant. And that free throw rolls home for the sophomore transfer. He transferred from Howard Junior College.
Where is Howard at?
It's in Texas.
Texas? Okay.
Second free throw on the way. That free throw misses. We're tied 36-36, 2:23 to go. That one rolling down low, shot up and missing, tipped out and off of Bethany. And I think the Larks may have caught a lucky break there.
Yeah, I think we did.
Heath now giving it a tie. Larks need to get on track here. Have been a little bit disjointed. Give credit to Bethany for playing very tough defense. Entree pull-up jumper off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Thornton. Thornton swings it over on the far side to Kelly. Kelly works against Jontre. Kelly picks up his dribble, in trouble. Heath goes behind his back. That's tipped away. Ty Jordan, no one came up with it. Down low, Heath Agnew goes up, blocks the shot. Heath ahead to Ty. 2-on-1 break. Ty racing in all the way in. Ty rolls it up and puts it home for Ty. And Ty will head to the free throw and shoot the bucket. Shoot the free throw. Foul was whistled on Rucker. Rucker picks up his second personal foul.
Start the break there with the block.
The basket was good by Jordan. At the line.
So Ty will shoot the free throw and a chance to complete the conventional three-point play. Free throw on the way for Ty. Rolls home for the sophomore captain. 39-36. A minute and a half to go here in our first half. Larks by 3, and now they're back to this 1-2-1 trap. That one just barely across the timeline again. Thornton here on the near side weaves his way through the traffic. Out to Rucker. Rucker all the way in. Shot up and rolls home. And it's a 1-point Lark lead, 39-38.
I think I might make Rucker show that he can.
Heath Agnew reigns in a three. 42-38. Jontre Harris takes it down. Jontre racing all the way in, goes up, and an offensive foul whistled on Jontre.
That's the foul on number 3, Jontre Harris. His second personal
How many is that on John?
That's Jontre's second. I'm not so sure about that one.
prize money. And checking in for the Larks.
Zach Gallion checking in.
Zach Gallion.
42-38. Larks by 4, just over a minute to go in our first half. Bethany breaking the pressure on the far side. Cullen goes in and lays it up and in.
Joe Cullen.
42-40. Larks by a bucket. 41 seconds to go. Ty.
See if the Larks try to go 2 for 1 here.
Ty will fire the three. The three on the way for Ty. Spinning home. Ty knocks a three down. 45-40. Larks by 5. Money working against Zach Gallion on the far side. In the corner, Money now here. 10 on the shot clock. 10 on the clock, rather. Backing out with 8. Kelly with it. Checking the clock with 5. The pull-up 3 by Kelly off the mark. Rebound Grant Gullett. Gullett ahead to Ty. Ty the heave. If it goes, it's good. Just a little short.
Pretty good attempt from half court with someone in your face.
So we will take a break and be back with the second half here on the Lark Network. Larks leading 45-40. Back after this. game between the Larks and the Swedes. We are taking text message. We are taking emails. So send us a text at 620-217-1465, or send us an email at golarks@heston.edu.
Rusty, both teams shot fairly well in that first half, with Heston shooting 51% from the field and Bethany shooting for 47%. But at the free throw line, neither team was great, with Heston shooting 57% from the free throw line, 4 of 7, and Bethany was 5 for 8.
Ty Jordan leading the way, leading all scorers with 14 points. Jontre Harris has 8. Cody Halverson has 7, with 4 from Mike Lindauer, 3 from Jake Hansen, Heath Agnew, Zach Gallion, and Grant Gullett.
So one of the differences in the game, reasons the Larks may have that 5-point lead, is they forced 8 turnovers and took pretty good care of the ball, only committing 4 turnovers in that first half.
I'm not so sure Coach Gallion's really happy with Bethany being able to shoot 47% for the floor. I'm sure that was addressed in the locker room.
It did take them a while to come out of the locker room. They came out a bit late. So obviously Coach Gallion had some things to teach at halftime.
It's one of those cases. It's first game. You're coming off what a giant season. You know, on the banner, the Nationals has been added now finally to the banner on our east wall here at Yost Center. So off we go. Second half action. Jontre Harris, Jake Hansen here on the near side. Jake skips it all the way over in the corner to Ty. Ty can't shoot 3 on the way. Little long rebound. Mike Lindauer. Mike gets it up. Muscles a shot up. Jake trying to follow the ball. Tipped around. Pulled in by Bethany. Bethany trailing by 4 as Money on the far side in the corner from the students. And Money pulls it back. Jumper on the way. Rolls around. Does not drop for Davis. Rebound to the Larks. Jontre the other way. Jake Hansen here on the near side. Back to Jontre. Jontre on top of Cody. Cody trying to drive. Cody in the corner to Ty. Ty on top to Jake. Jake, the 17-footer on the way. In and out. Long rebound. Jake gets it back. Jake swings it to Jontre. That's batted out of there. And Bethany active hands in the passing lane the other way. The turnover giving the ball back the other way. Jake with a save. Turns it right back over. Underneath the bucket. In and out. Rebound tipped around. Cody pulls it down. Looking to lead the break ahead to Jontre. Jontre catching in there and scores the bucket and is fouled. And Jontre will shoot the free throw.
A ragged start, but lots of hustle and a good finish there by Jontre.
Kelly picks up his first personal foul. And Jontre will be at the stripe to shoot the free throw and a chance to complete his first collegiate three-point play. Free throw on the way for Jontre, up and good. 48-40. Jontre now has 11 points, Brian. That one tipped away, nearly coming up with the Larks. Down low. Cody Halverson has it. It's tipped away off of Bethany, and a little more emphasis, I think, in this half has been placed on defense in the opening minute and 6.
I'm going to say the defensive intensity to start the half has been, obviously has to please Coach Gallion.
Jake Hansen on the far side finding Jontre. Jontre standing on the elbow, or the logo. Ty at the elbow. Stop and go. Loses it in the corner, tracks it down. And Ty hits the floor hard and does some push-ups before he pops up. Larks by 8, 48-40, 18:37 to go. As Weber here on the near side. Weber skips it all the way over to Kelly. Kelly on the far side now, calling out the offense in front of the standing students. As trying to turn in the corner, down low to Willis. Willis back to Kelly. Kelly the 3, rattles home a 3. Delonte Kelly knocks down his second 3 of the contest, and it's back to a 5-point Lark advantage. Ty Jordan near side, Mike Lindauer. Mike looking to drive. Mike all the way in, high off the glass, a little strong, but a foul is whistled. Michael shoots 2. The foul was whistled on Jeffrey Willis. Willis picks up his first personal foul, and the second team foul here. Remember, we're taking text messages and emails. Text us at 620-217-1465 or email us at golarks@heston.edu. Mike's free throw is nothing but net. 5 now for Big Mike. He told me before the hoopla he doesn't like the name Michael. He wants to be known as Big Mike.
Around campus, I always call him Big Mike.
Second free throw on the way for Big Mike Lindauer. It is up, and it is nothing but net. Mike now with 6, a timeout called by Bethany. 18:07 to go. Brian, let's talk a little bit about playoff soccer tomorrow.
Oh, we're excited. We head over to Butler to face the nationally ranked in Division I soccer. They're nationally ranked number 6 in the nation. Butler. We're excited for the game. We think we have some decent matchups. They have a couple forwards that are just fast as lightning, and we'll have to work to keep them from getting in behind. And we know it'll be a challenge, but we're looking forward to the opportunity.
Good. Well, we wish you the best tomorrow. Best of luck, and go knock off the number one seed. How about it?
They say the game is broadcast on the Butler stations for fans at home.
50-43 the score. Money the other way. The circus shot missing. And saved by Jontre Harris. Harris has it the other way. Harris ahead to Jake. Jake racing all the way in. Lays it up and in. Jake never put the ball on the floor. Scores the bucket, and it's 52-43. 9-point lead by the Larks. 17-44.
Textbook assist and fast break there by the Larks.
Yes, it was. Pull-up jumper on the way in, and good there for Kelly. 52-45 the score. Larks by 7. Back to Jontre. Jontre on the far side. Jontre pull up from way downtown, a little bit short. Rebound taken down, and a foul whistled on Jontre. Jontre just a little bit too active in the passing lanes with his hand. Playing defense with your hands, got to play defense with your feet.
You're saying, makes the mistake of missing a shot and then, being frustrated and making a second mistake.
Jontre Harris picks up his third personal foul. Aubrey Johnson stepping in, and that's a guy who needs to get on track too. Another good shooter is Aubrey. 17-10 to go here in the corner, as that is Oliver. Oliver drives all the way out, floats it up from about 12, in and out. Rebound, Cody Halverson. Trees with the rebound, leading the break the other way to stretch. Jake the other way, and Jake took an extra step. And the turnover, giving the ball back to the Swedes. $16:50 to play here in our second half. Larks by 7 on the far side with the save. Oliver trying to call out this offense, set this up near side to Rucker. Rucker looking down, guarded by Aubrey. Back on top to Davis. Davis, jumper on the way, in and out. Rebound pulled down. Jake Hansen ahead, Ty Jordan. Ty leading the break the other way. Ty underthrows the pass. Aubrey deflects it out of bounds. It will stay with the Swedes. And just a little bit of underthrown long passes, almost trying to do too much, I think, sometimes for the Larks.
Yeah, I think we could be a little more patient at times.
$52-45 our score, excuse me.
I was going to say we only had 4 turnovers in the first half, and in the first 4 minutes here in the second half we have 4. So
jumper high off the glass, missing. Rebound, Jake Hansen. Jake ahead to Ty. Ty will bring the ball up the floor on the far side. Ty Jordan on the far side, driving all the way in, kicks it in the corner. Mike for 3 from the corner. Little short, rebound, fought for. Saved by the Larks. Larks have it. Cody down low. Turnaround jumper, left short by Cody. And the rebound pulled in by Cullen, and Cullen ahead to Rucker the other way. Rucker all the way in. Rebound pulled down by Mike. Mike, outlet pass ahead to Ty. Larks have a 4-on-1 break. Down low to Cody. Cody lays it up and in. Cody Halverson now with 9. And it's 54-45, 15:35 to go here in our second half.
Coach is letting his starters play deeper into this second half than he did the first half.
Jake Hansen tips away. Cody couldn't come up with it. Great anticipation for Jake. As Grant Gullett, Heath Agnew, and Zach Gallion all checking in for Heston.
Well, maybe not much deeper into the second half.
In for the Swedes, Cameron Weber.
As Bethany will inbound from in front of the concession stand on the far side. Weber gives it on top to Jackson, back to Weber. Weber trying to call out his offense. Weber down low, Cullen with 5 on the shot clock, skips it out on the far side. Bethany not aware of the shot clock, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. And a turnover on Bethany, giving the ball back to the Larks. Here come the Larks. Larks bring the ball up the floor. In the corner, Zach Gallion. Zach steps in, left it for Aubrey. Aubrey trying to drive. Stepping down, Aubrey floats it up from about 12, in and out, and the rebound pulled down by Bethany. Ahead to Jackson. An offensive foul is whistled on Chavez Jackson. And Jackson picks up his second personal foul.
That was a close one.
54-45, Larks by 9. 15:48 to go.
Feels like this is a place where the Larks might just open up a lead here.
Ty Jordan from straight away. A little bit long rebound, tipped around, tracked down on the far side by Heath Agnew. Back out to Ty down low, left it for Zach. Zach the 3, just a little short, fight for the rebound. Grant gets it back, tips it ahead. Heath reels it in the left, in the right corner. Ty, short corner now, backs away, eyes the 3, looks it up and knocks it down. Can't leave Ty open. 17 now for Ty, and it's 57-45. Larks by 12, and the crowd loves it. That one's taken away by Aubrey Johnson. Here come the Larks the other way. Baseball pass ahead. That's underthrown again. Jackson the other way. Jackson racing and rolls it home. Chavez Jackson the other way. Back to a 10-point game for the Larks. Ty Jordan in traffic, rolls it up, and Ty will shoot 2.
Ty drove in there, 1 against 3, but winds up getting the foul.
Chavez Jackson picks up his third personal, 14 foul, and that sends Ty to the strike to shoot free throws. Still looking for an email from this game. Haven't had one in this one.
I'm not going to bail you out this game.
That's okay. You did in the first one, and I appreciate it. Ty's free throw a little bit long. So, Ty at the free throw stripe, a second chance coming here for the sophomore from Houston. Free throw is good by Ty. A timeout called by the Larks, a 30-second timeout called here. Larks will be back in action tomorrow right here at 2 and 4 on the Lark Network. So, busy time of year with everything going on, and I love it.
How many games did you do this week, Rusty?
Well, I did football last night, and this is the first one basketball. These 2 tonight, 2 more tomorrow, and then a football game on Tuesday night as well.
Is that the Heston High School football team again?
It is. We will be doing that live at Hobbs Stadium at Heston High School on one of the local stations here.
Who comes into town?
Garden Plain. That'll be on 106.1 KXKU, which is interesting. They also now do a stream where you can listen to the radio broadcast online.
Okay.
Too. 58-47, Ty knocked down 1 of 2. Larks by 11. 13:45 to go. On the far side in the corner, Thornton with it. Thornton works all the way against Brian Ellis. And Brian, guilty of the push, picks up his second personal foul.
So he wasn't very happy with that call.
58-47, 13:34 to go. As Rucker guarded by Aubrey Johnson. Thornton here on the near side, lobbed it down. Heath Agnew in traffic. Grant Gullett pins it against the glass, but a foul whistle before that. Foul was whistled on Heath. Heath picks up his first personal foul.
Almost looked like that ball was on the way down, but I don't think it was going to get to the rim.
I don't think so either. Free throw on the way here for Batman. He knocks it down. Second chance coming. Second free throw is good. And it's 58-49. 13:22 to go here. Cody Halverson checking in the game for the Larks. $58-49 our score. Larks by 9, 13:19 to go. Cody with it on the far side. Cody setting up this offense. Lost it, taken away by Thornton. Thornton racing with it the other way. Thornton all the way in, lays it up and in. Thornton scores his second basket of the contest. 58-51, 7-point game now. So we'll be 58-51 our score. Larks by a touchdown. Had to get that football reference.
Yeah. You know, even in NBA games, you see the resetting of the shot clock once in a while. We are breaking a new crew in.
Heath for three, well off the mark. Grant Gullett goes up, scores the bucket. And will be fouled. And Brian, you look at this team from last year, and I think Grant Gullett, Heath Agnew, and Dylan Buchanan are the X factor.
Yeah. I'm going to say we obviously have some good returning scoring, but Gullett is going to be needed for some interior defense, I think.
So Grant on the free throw line. The free throw on the way. It is good. Grant now with 6.
I can say he's a strong young man. He
is.
He obviously can be a force inside.
Thornton on the far side. Thornton stepping back, trying to reset this offense. Money now on the wing in front of the student section. And Thornton took too many steps on the far side. Larks by 10, 61-51, 12:29 to go.
Say the Larks have forced Bethany into 3 turnovers in their last 4 possessions. So
Cody working with the basketball, stepping away. That's one thing Cody worked on this summer, I know, was working with his handle. Zach Gallion trying to clear himself some space. Down low, Grant all alone, goes up, and is fouled, and Grant will head to the stripe and shoot 2. Grant, frustrated he didn't make it, smiling, though, when he got off the floor.
I'm going to say the Larks ran a set play there. They ran a 14 set and worked Jake and Grant in a high-low big man situation, and Jake had a nice entry pass for what looked like was going to be an open jumper, but the hard foul came. I mean, an open layup.
Oh, so they are not saying it was a shooting foul. They're saying it was
wow. Okay.
That was kind of what I thought it was, but
on my pad, I already have the free throws.
So did I.
Free throws down.
61-51 our score with Zach Gallion to key it in. Cody catching, shooting just inside the arc. That's good from just inside the arc. Cody now in double figures with 11. 63-51. 12:07 to go here on the near side. Money with it. Money looking to drive, and a foul is whistled.
There was an arm bar there.
Zach Gallion picks up his first personal foul. Ty checking in the lineup now for the Larks. I see head men's soccer coach Michael Armstrong sitting down here to our right.
Yeah, the men's soccer team was a +7 in wins this year, making some great improvement.
First time since 2004 the Larks have won 7 matches in the season.
Yeah.
63-51 our score, under 12 to go. Money rolls it down his leg. Larks swarm all over the ball. Too many steps whistled on Willis, and the turnover giving the ball back to the Larks. They lead by 11, 63-51. Ty Jordan now bring the ball up the floor the other way. Jontre on the far side to Grant at the elbow. Back to Jake. Jake eyed the three. Down low to Grant. Grant goes up one way, spins the other. Off the glass. Missing rebound. Torn down by Grant. Grant goes his way in. Clears space off the glass. It's up. It's good. Grant scores again. And Grant starting to exert his will inside.
That was another high-low play with Grant and Jake in the high and low posts.
Timeout taken here by Bethany. They want to talk things over. And Dustin Gallion, I don't know where he got that much energy to give Grant the prop for just muscling his shot up and in. I wish I had half of Coach Gallion's energy.
Yeah. Clay Stauffer was reminiscing in the offense today that Dustin's first year of coaching, he played harder defense on the sideline than the team.
I would agree with that.
Of course, you make that transition from a hard-nosed, fiery player to a coach, and that's one of the great things he brings is a lot of intensity to his practices.
Yes, he does. We are taking text messages. Haven't heard from anyone in a while. Would love to hear from you. 620-217-1465. We're also taking emails. Send us an email at golarks@heston.edu. It's interesting. I got a lot of emails during baseball season. We got a handful last year during basketball season when we made the switch to the Go Larks email address. So we'd love to hear from you guys. So please send us an email, send us a text.
So the men's team, just like the women's, is getting some good balance in scoring.
Grant crossed the line, a lane violation will wipe. Even if he made it, would have wiped it away. 65-51, Larks by 14. Here on the near side, Thornton with it. Thornton down low to Willis. Willis gives it to Thornton. Thornton catching, scores off the glass and the nice little give and go. Ty Jordan setting up the offense here, handing off to Cody Halverson. Cody on the far side, Jontre. Jontre on top to Jake. Jake back to Ty, looking, working. Ty on top to Jontre all the way on the far side. Jontre looking to drive. Jontre accelerates in and scores the bucket. Again, there's that first step quickness we talked about.
If he gets that first step, he's hard to stop.
Larks back by 14, 67-53, just over 10 to play. Money launches a three. That's off the mark. Rebound pulled down. Turnaround jumper by Kelly. Kelly rolls it home. And it's back to a 12-point game. Ty Jordan, Cody, three from the corner. A foul whistled, and I think Cody's shooting 3 free throws, and he is.
Nice little kick out by Ty Jordan.
First personal foul, 8th foul.
So Cody will head to the stripe and shoot the 3 free throws, something you don't see very often. Free throw on the way for Cody is a little strong.
So usually coaches will tell their players it's a mistake to foul on a 3-point shot. Is that?
Yes, don't foul a 3-point shooter in the act of shooting a 3. Second chance for the sophomore. Free throw on the way is good. Cody now with 12.
So the Larks have now scored on 4 possessions in a row and have opened up a little bit of a more comfortable lead.
Second free throw on the way. It is up, it is good. 69-55, just over 10.5 to play. Larks by 14. Slowly extending the lead. Kelly with it on the far side. Kelly dumps it down low. In traffic, and the jumper on the way, the basket, good. The foul will be whistled and charged to Mike Lindauer. Bateman down low, scores, and he'll shoot the free throw.
I'll say Big Mike hedged on that screen, and the defensive rotation didn't quite happen quick enough for the Larks.
Free throw is good. Bateman knocks it down and back to an 11-point Lark lead, 69-58. Just when you think the Larks are going to pull away, Bethany has a little bit of an answer.
Yeah.
Cody Halverson in the corner. Mike, he'll fire the three. Mike's three from the corner, good. Mike buries a three from the corner. And now Mike with 9, 72-58, under 10 to play. Next timeout will be a media timeout on the next dead ball. Jumper on the way by Jackson, spins home. I'll say this much, I think Bethany with this crop of youth is going to be a tough force to be reckoned with in the KCAC. Mike, another three on the way. Good, Mike, back-to-back three. He's starting to heat up.
Mike's heating up.
75-60. And the crowd loving on the far side. Jackson has it. Biggest Lark lead of the contest so far. Under 9:22 to go. Kelly to answer back for three. Misses. And it'll be out of bounds. Media timeout. We're back after this. A short break coming up here on the Lark Network.
She looks pretty comfortable.
And back we go. 9:17 to go here in our contest. Larks lead by 15. And too many steps taken on the far side there by Jackson. And the turnover giving the ball back to the Larks. Halloween on the horizon tomorrow, Brian, and I see some costumes tonight.
We certainly do.
So Ty Jordan the other way. Ty goes backdoor. Jontre goes all the way in. Twist turns and misses. Jontre fighting for the rebound. Couldn't come up with it.
I think that's the first time he was going to the bucket that he's missed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Jackson with it. Giving up here on the near side to Oliver. Oliver trying to drive at the elbow. Took too many steps. And the back-to-back turnovers give the Larks the basketball. With 8:50 to play, as Rucker and Davis check back in.
Gonna say, had a Swede player throw a little fit because he thought he was coming out and he wasn't.
Ty Jordan with it here. Pull-up jumper from 17 for Ty off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Jackson. Ahead to Rucker. Rucker racing. Rucker goes behind his back, drives all the way in, floats it up, in and out, rebound, batted out of there. Aubrey Johnson couldn't come up with it, and the ball given on the foul, rather, a foul charge to Aubrey. And Aubrey Apron Johnson picks up his first personal foul.
Aubrey what?
Apron Johnson.
So that's not your nickname for him.
That is my nickname for him, Apron Johnson. That's what I'm calling him. I've been telling him that since the Villa Sale days, as the jumper in and out, rebound pulled down by Mike Lindauer. Ahead, Zach Gallion. Zach the other way. Jontre racing all the way and splits two defenders and just misses. But Jontre will shoot two.
Bethany foul on 42, Anthony Oliver.
Oliver whistled for his first personal foul.
First personal foul, 19 foul.
And so Jontre will be at the stripe to shoot two. The lefty free throw, a little bit short, and a second chance coming at the line. Free throw on the way is good for Jontre. 76-60, Larks by 16, 8:14 to go. Oliver guarded by Harris. Oliver swings over to Jackson. Jackson here on the near side. Kelly working against Aubrey. Back on top, Jontre with a near steal. That one floats in and out. Rebound fought for, deflecting off of Aubrey and out of bounds. The reason I call Aubrey apron, Brian, is during the Villa Days sale for first-year experience, some of the players came over and helped with the auction. One of the items up for auction was an apron, and Aubrey, being the down-to-earth gentleman that he is, modeled the apron. much to the delight of everyone at the auction. Aubrey didn't think that I had the pictures, but I do. Foul was whistled on Grant Gullett. Gullett picks up his third personal foul.
They say he just ran through a screen there.
Jeffrey Willis at the stripe to shoot 1-on-1. Free throw in and out. Rebound pulled down by Jontre. Jontre looking to push. Jontre the other way, all the way in. Jontre stop and go and wave it off. And you kind of see this redshirt freshman starting to really get his legs underneath him.
Yeah.
Foul on 10, Trevin Rucker.
Rucker picks up his third personal foul, and Jontre goes back to the stripe to shoot 2 this time.
Jontre Harris shooting 2.
Free throw in and out for the lefty.
For Bethany, number 50, Joe Cohen, and 31, Bryce Money.
Second free throw on the way for Jontre. It is up, and it is good. Jontre knocks down 1 of 2. 15 now for the redshirt freshman.
You know, one interesting thing is watching some of the Bethany players who are freshmen come out of the game. You can tell that they just, you know, they never came out of games in high school.
Right. Jontre Harris on the far side is fouled, and Jontre will go to the basket again.
Their facial expressions just, you know, they can hardly believe that they're coming out of a game.
It's a little different monster here, the
Yeah.
college game, especially as you get to this level. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
Jontre rolls it in and out.
Checking in for the Swedes, Delonte Kelly. And returning for the Larks, Cody Halverson.
So Jontre with 15 misses the free throw. Second chance coming at the free throw line for the redshirt freshman. Free throw is good. Jontre knocks down both free throws. Jake Hansen checks in the game now for the Larks. 78-62, 7.5 to play here in our first basketball game for the men's side of things. I did get a text here. All right, we'll get to that in just a second. Jackson with it here on the near side to Money in the corner. That was nearly poked away. And a travel whistled. Jontre thought he fouled it, but they whistle a travel.
Checking in for the Swedes, Zach Batman.
Zach Batman checks back in. Ty Jordan's mom texted in saying, very excited about this season. Go Larks. Glad to have you along. 78-62, 7:11 to go. Ty with it on the far side. Hands off to Jontre. Jontre, 16 points in the contest, giving back to Cody Halverson. Cody, back to Ty, working the weave. Goes back door to Jontre. Jontre all the way in and jams it home. Oh my goodness, there's the Jontre Harris we were looking for.
Nice backdoor cut.
Jontre goes up and slams it down. Not just over one, but 2 defenders right there. And the crowd loves it. 80-62, the score. Larks by 18. Under 7 to go. Little spark of life.
Now, didn't I see you write something about Jontre winning the slam dunk?
He did win the slam dunk competition at Hoopla.
Hoopla.
That one missing, rebound torn down by Grant. Grant looking to push now, Grant the other way. Grant tries to go behind his back. Rebound, the loose ball hauled in by Kelly, and a foul is whistled. On Ty. I think that's on Ty. I think that's his first personal foul. It is.
Number 5, Ty Jordan. His first personal foul.
Great jam there by John Trey.
Worth the price of admission, which of course for students is free.
And seniors.
And seniors.
Free throw on the way for Kelly, missing. Second chance coming. John Trey's dunk gives him 18 points tonight.
Jeffrey Willis.
And has taken the leading scoring duties from Ty right there.
Pretty good for your first college game.
I would think so. Second free throw on the way. That is good for Kelly. 80-63, Larks by 17. Jake with it here on the near side. Jake gives it to Ty. Ty looking to drive. Ty steps in, floats it up. Teardrop missing. Ty's tip, can't pull in. Rebound taken down by Davis. Davis outlet pass to Kelly. Kelly racing all the way, and Kelly races in. Grant Gullett blocks it, but a foul is whistled. I think they're going to catch Grant for body contact because he got the ball clean, but I think it's on the body.
Yeah, and I really don't think there was a question. I mean, I think he got him pretty good. It was good hustle to get back into the play.
It was. Absolutely. Fourth personal on Grant. Timeout called. And you know, Brian, you look at this and you look at what Grant just did. You kind of saw the light coming on in the second half here for Grant.
Yeah.
The sophomore transfer in terms of what his role is expected to be for the Larks, and that's be that physical force that you said down low.
Yeah.
So.
Be nice if we get a little bit of a lead and are able to see Rex Lee tonight.
Absolutely. The big man on campus himself, Rex Lee.
Yeah.
A 6'10" freshman center from Nanjing Channel.
Tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, the women's team will be playing Bethel College.
Women's team tomorrow at 2 o'clock right here on the Lark Network. Men's game to follow at 4. And the free throw is coming out of the timeout for Delonte Kelly. Free throw up and good for Kelly. Second chance coming here for Kelly. He is a freshman from Aurora, Colorado. You know, Brian, you look at Bethany. This is a pretty solid JV squad.
Yeah,
what's their
really
varsity
is.
going to be
Yeah,
like?
really.
Ty Jordan the other way. Cody Halverson in the corner. Cody trying to set this offense up. Larks by 15. Cody racing all the way in. Finds stretch in the corner. Jake now drives all the way in. Jake dishing down low to Grant. Grant lost a handle going up. Gets it back. Swings it back out and throws it away. Money working the other way to Kelly. Kelly firing the three over Cody Halverson missing. Rebound ahead to Grant. Larks have the numbers. Grant all the way in and dunks it down with authority. You just knew the dunk was coming. No one was playing defense there for Bethany. And the highlight reel starting here for the Larks as they're up now by 17, 82-65. 5:20 to go.
I say he threw that down with authority. There was no doubt.
Money with it here on the near side. Picks up his dribble. Snaps a pass down low to Davis. Davis back to Willis. Willis back to Money. Money works behind his back. Lost it going up. Gets it back. 2 on the shot clock. Not aware of it. Thornton to heave to beat the shot clock. Does not. It's another shot clock violation. Heath, Agnew, Zach Gallion, and Aubrey Johnson all check back in the lineup.
Aubrey Johnson.
(82-65). 2 more players check in.
Anthony Albert. And Trevin Rucker.
You say Cody Halverson gave that same look some of the Swedes players were getting.
Cody with 13
Wanted
points
to
tonight.
stay in.
Oh, you know, as a competitor,
you always
do.
If you're a
Absolutely
competitor,
right.
You want to play.
Absolutely right,
You wanna
Brian.
play.
Zach Gallion on the far side. Zach picks up his dribble, gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey racing in, floats it up with the left hand, and Aubrey with his first collegiate field goal. I think we're going to see a lot more of those in the future.
That was a nice, strong move to the basket. Use of the left hand.
Jumper the other way by Oliver. Oliver scores off the glass. It's 84-67. Larks by 17, under 4.5 to play. Ty Jordan the other way. Ty racing all the way in the corner. Aubrey, a three from the corner. They're going to wave it off, an offensive foul. Whistled on a tie. And Dylan Buchanan checking in, and there's your look for Jake. Didn't want to come out either.
Yeah.
Ty Jordan, his second personal foul, Tennessee foul.
Hey, no, he's
Check in for the Larks.
82 to 67.
Buchanan.
4:24 to go.
So did you see Coach Gallion play in college?
Yes, here as a matter of fact.
I know that he played here. Is there any similarity in his game with his cousin? Because they're kind of built the same.
They are built the same. I think Dustin was a little bit better of a shooter.
Okay.
But they both had that bulldog mentality.
Yeah.
They're not going to back down from anybody. Zach Gallion driving all the way in, off the glass, up and in, just on cue. Brian,
Speaking of which,
you
yeah.
better start talking about everyone here, because every time you talk about someone on the Larks, they seem to score a bucket. I think this win can be attributed to you. 86 to 67 the other way.
Yeah, it's all me, Rusty. I know better.
The foul was whistled on Aubrey. Aubrey picks up his second personal foul.
So I'm going to predict Tyler Crow is the next one to get on board here.
Okay.
Rucker at the line, shooting 2.
So Rucker at the free throws, shoot 2. Free throw off the mark. Brian Allen checking in the game here for the Larks.
Zach Patman. And for the Larks,
Nice game tonight by Ty Jordan.
Absolutely a good game for Ty.
Ty's having to pick up some of the point guard duties this year, which you saw more games than I did last year, but I don't remember him playing much point last year.
He's definitely a combo guard, can play either spot.
Yeah.
Brian ahead to Aubrey. Aubrey on the near side. Aubrey down to Zach. Zach racing. Lobs up to Dylan. Dylan with an alley-oop and up and in. Dylan called for it, and the dunk in 88 to 68. The Larks starting to show their skill here. And a travel whistle. Dylan called for the jam, and up and went. It went.
A nice alley-oop there.
The fans calling for Rex Lee. 88 to 68. Larks by 20. 3:24 to go. Brian Allen on the far side. Brian giving up. Zach Gallion. Zach on top to Heath. Down low to Dylan. Dylan. Low block goes up, and that's what Dylan needs to do. And that's I talked with Coach Gallion. Dylan needs to realize that every time he's down low and he has a chance, dunk it with authority.
Well, that was that high-low play, which they ran successfully a couple times with Jake in the high post and Grant in the low post. It was just a nice feed.
So Dylan at the free throw stripe. His first collegiate free throw is a little bit short.
Can you say if you learn how to run that high-low, it is very difficult to stop because you're
Yes, it
curling
is.
across the lane, and if the guy steps to one side of you, you just turn to the other side and you seal, and you've got a nice entry pass.
Second free throw missing. Aubrey Johnson sees the seam all the way in. Aubrey draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2. Now the Larks, Brian, you have really started to go attack the rim. They settled for some early jumpers in the second half and really started exerting.
personal foul.
As Willis fouls out. And that's something else. They dropped that from 15 seconds or from 20 seconds to 15 seconds this year. Another one of those rule changes. I forgot to put that down on our
So
sheet.
you can't get a de facto timeout
Right,
when
you don't.
someone
Yeah,
fouls
it's
out.
right away.
Yeah.
Aubrey Johnson to shoot the free throws. Free throw by Aubrey, up and good. Second chance coming here at the stripe for the freshman. He's a 6'1" guard from Mustang, Oklahoma. Free throw on the way for Aubrey. Aubrey knocks it down, so Apron down with 4. 90 to 68. Larks sitting 10 points away from triple digits. 3 minutes to play.
Do we get a free hamburger or something if they...
I
Make
wish.
it
Brian Allen whistled for his third personal foul.
Brian Allen,
We're just, I think also, Brian, we're just a couple minutes away from a Rex Lee sighting.
That would be, you know, so my office is in the gym. I see some practice, and he has a decent shooting touch.
Yes, he does. Second free throw on the way for Oliver. It is up, and it rolls around and does not drop. Heath Agnew fighting for the rebound. Rebound pulled down by Aubrey on the far side. Aubrey will bring the ball up the floor. Aubrey setting up that offense. Picks up his dribble. Zach Gallion on the far side. Zach on top to Brian. Larks were ahead by 22. 90-68. Lark faithful chanting for Rex. He saw the seam all the way in. Heath, ball fake off the glass. In and out. Rebound pulled down. Oliver the other way. Kelly lost it out of bounds. Off of his leg, it will be Lark basketball.
The Larks have really forced the Swedes into quite a few turnovers this half with better defensive intensity and pressure.
Got a text here. Great job as usual, guys. Fine start for a Lark season opener. Malik Ellis and Rex Lee are coming in the game for the Larks.
Number 22, Malik Ellis. Number 52, Rex Lee.
And the Lark faithful loves it.
So I guess I wasn't the only one that wanted. You have a nickname for Rex yet?
No, I don't. Not yet. Rex might have the brightest socks on the team, though. Malik brings it into Zach Gallion on the far side. Zach backing away with 2:20 to go. Larks in control, up by 22. And Zach with it. On top, Dylan. Dylan looking down low to Rex. And the pass is picked off by Kelly. Delonte Kelly the other way.
So obviously the players ran a set play for Rex.
An offensive foul whistled on Bethany as Kelly picks up his second personal foul.
Kelly, his second personal foul.
Malik Ellis the other way. Malik off the glass, a little strong. Rebound, Dylan Buchanan coming in. And Dylan stepped out of bounds. Galvin checking in the game for Bethany.
I believe that both teams have now played everyone on their roster.
I think yes, absolutely. 90-68, minute 51 to go here. On top, Dylan Buchanan knocks it away. Dylan on a run out all the way in, jams it home, and throws it down with major authority. Another thunderous dunk by Dylan. 92-68. Three the other way. Dylan gets a piece of it.
You know,
a huge deep three. Just go ahead, Brian.
A lot of players discount these last few minutes of a game that's a comfortable win, but this is how you earn playing time.
Absolutely.
By doing well in these minutes.
Teaching moments too. 92-71, Larks by 21. Minute to go here in the contest. Malik looking to drive to Zach. Zach on the far side. Zach gives up to Malik. A three from the corner front by Malik. A little bit long. Rebound pulled down by Bethany. Tossed away. Zach has it. 48 seconds to go. And they're trying to get the ball to Rex. Brian here on the near side. Screen set. Brian looking to drive. Pull up three by Brian off the mark. Rebound. Malik guys in. Lays it up. Cannot roll. Rex gets a rebound. Dishes to Dylan. And you love to see that Rex try to do the right thing, giving up the extra pass all the way in. That one's thrown away and out of bounds. Absolutely love that type of unselfishness. 92-71, clock winding down here on a Larks victory. What a game we were treated to, as it was all Larks in the second half, Brian.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out. It was a lot of fun.
Anytime.
Good way to start the season.
Anytime. You are more than welcome to come on back. Larks pick up the victory. We'll go over the scoring totals in just a second.
Bethany 71. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 2
John Trey Harris leading the way, 18 points. 17 for Ty Jordan, 13 for Cody Halverson, 10 for Mike Lindauer, 12 for Mike Lindauer, 10 for Grant Gullett, 5 for Jay Canson, 5 for Zach Gallion, 4 for Aubrey Johnson, 4 for Dylan Buchanan, and 3 for Heath Agnew. That's just a lot of balanced scoring up and down.
Well, you know, you get 5 guys in double figures, you expect to win.
Yes, absolutely right. Brian, we had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it's a great time. Thanks.
Absolutely. Guys, tune in tomorrow. Larks will be back in action 2 and 4 right here on the Lark Network. For Brian Kerr, I am Rusty Witcher saying thank you and good night.